Welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday. It's your girl Belinda, bringing you another video on my wellness health journey. I'm going to be very transparent today, but I'm not going to give you an informative, video. It's not informative today, as you've seen in some of my previous videos, but this one I just want to be very transparent. I'm talking about my journey and my inspiring others, because I aspire to inspire. So what I want to do, talk about some of the real things between the beginning and the end. And where I am now is in that in between. I started out at 335 pounds. And today, in my newest weigh-in, I am 290. I am grateful to God for what He is doing. And that is still, I have a long ways to go. But I don't want to look at it that way. But I just want to talk about the process that everyday living for me is staying committed, staying, dedicated to my goals, and the grace of God be upon me, because it's only by His grace that I can do this. The transparency is there days when I get up and do I feel like I want to move, but I'm so grateful that every day that I move my body, I have to say thank you, Lord, because I can do this. Now, I'm not able to do all of the things that I am looking forward to doing, like running. I want to be able to move much more with more energy. And I still have those days where I don't feel as energized, but I've been on this journey before. Remember, I spoke about it, if any of you saw my video, in 2007, when I lost 64 pounds, I was able to lift up my legs. I was 234 pounds, almost at my goal weight that I'm actually challenging right now, which is 225. Because if I can get there, and I don't rush, I'm not talking about trying to do something where in 10, 40 months, you got all these promises, people promising you, if you do this diet, you could be, this weight at such time. I'm not on that. I'm not that girl. I'm here on the journey for a lifetime, because I've been in places where I've lost that pounds, I gained it back, and I found out why I gained them back, because I was not disciplined, or that I found that I was an emotional eater, so that when things came into my life, I took to eating and not exercising, which is really a big part of my journey. I have to exercise, but I'm not there yet. I did a video where I was able to go back to the gym, but I also still know that even just walking, if I can just go out every day and just walk, that's good as well. It's not trying to blow my mind about being in the gym, but I love the gym. I talked about it. If you saw that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love being in the gym. There's some machines in there that will help to sculpture the body parts that I'm having the biggest problem with, and that's my lower weight. That's what I'm here to talk about. Upper body strength for me, I'm probably like a 14, 16 top, but when you get down to the bottom, ooh, you double that size. And it's the biggest part of me on this journey, to be able to accomplish that, what I'm setting out with, sculpturing the lower part of my body. So those are where I have the pains. That's where the pain was. That's where I struggled the most with, and I have been ever since I was a teenager. That has always been, I'm a Coca-Cola bottle shape, but whoa, when you get to the hips, my goodness, yes, you can see the waistline, but never here or there. But I am so grateful to God. I'm glad that this journey is real, and I'm learning how to take one day at a time. I need to take one day at a time, so I don't become overwhelmed with, getting on the scale and you're up a pound or you haven't lost any. And I feel like I'm in a stuck place, because for the last couple of weeks, I felt like I'm there. But the good thing about it is that I'm out of the 300s, and I'm out of that 35 pounds away from it, and 10 more. So that to me is a success, and I'm glad about it. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Remember, don't beat yourself up about it. I'm not going to beat myself about it. I'm just grateful to God. So I take it. So when I got on the scale, I almost didn't want to get on it today, and I got on there, and I was 2 more pounds down, and I am in the 290s, and I can't wait till the 280s and the 270 to the 260. But I'm going to have patience with my journey, because before I can tell you my before and after story, you got to know my in between. Okay? There's not always the days where it's good. There's some weeks when it's not good and I'm up 2 pounds. And there's some weeks when I feel like I want to binge eat. And there's sometimes when I feel like I want to go back to some of my old habits. And I'm reminded that I must stay well. And constantly I must tell myself over and again, you can do this, but you got to stay committed to it. Nothing is going to happen if you don't put the effort in. So I have to keep telling myself, you can do this, Belinda. And no matter what may come in my ear and tell me that I can't, or those things that want to speak negative into my, I don't receive it. I'm only going to receive the fact that it's a journey. And then for a journey, to be on a journey, that means you got to get from point A and you got to get to point C, but there is a B in between. A, B, C. And I'm in my B right now. I'm in that B space where I have to take one day at a time. And I just come to encourage someone, don't give up. It may, from week to week, does not determine your end goal. My end goal is 225. I'll take 200 if that be, but let me tell you something. I have to stay in the race. I have to stay in it, and I have to stay on the journey. You get off the journey, you can't get to the destination. Anybody know that if you get off, you can't get where you're going? If you're going somewhere, you can't stop. And you must take your own feet and walk you through it. So I need to continue this walk, and I am. And I'm so blessed that the Lord, that what things He is doing in my body, and me continue to eat my, properly, and all of that's a reset, All of that is resetting, because reprogramming. If you're used to eating one way and now you have to eat a different way, give it some time. Give it some time to see the change. I'm going to get in the gym and I'm going to be regular, but I got to give it some time. Everything is not going to happen, but you must continue to press. So I'm here in the press. I'm in the in-between. I am on my journey, and all I can see at the end of it is how I'm going to accomplish that which God has set me out to do. And I am in awe of God. I take back everything that the enemy stole from me. For those of us who know, there is an enemy out there, and a lot of times, whether he's dealing with us in our health, our mental states, whatever, our finances, I know one thing for sure. I got a God that has defeated the enemy. So I'm saying this to my followers, and those of you who know me, know that I love the Lord and I'm going to stay on my journey. So pray with me, pray for me, keep me in your prayers, because I am going to take the journey one day at a time. So that's it for tonight. That's all I wanted to share. Be encouraged. Don't give up. Even though from week to week it may seem a little bit, hard. Sometimes that struggle is real. Don't let nobody fool you. It is. And when you begin to see that glorious day, when you lost your weight, or you're defeated high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, whatever the sickness may be, whatever you may come across, just know this: you can do it. God bless you. Be blessed. Stay healthy. I love you. Until I see you next time.